Hello everyone. Today I thought I'd show you a 1/72nd scale Revell U-boat. It's the Type 7C41 with the extra anti-aircraft guns and all with a snorkel. And I really like this model. I showed in a previous video Revell's old 1/125th scale one, which I wanted to build for fun. But this one, I always wanted to do one and then really weather it out, so I figured this would be my chance. Found one on eBay somebody had started, and a few little broken parts on it, but most of it's there. All the handrails and stuff like that. So I'll just have to finish it out and see what I can do with it. It's built basically straight from the box, nothing added. I'm just going to try to weather it. I have started a little bit. See if I can zoom in and show you. So I've got some of the light rust on it so far, and some weathering on the weld lines and the rivets, but there's going to be a lot more to it than that. If I can get the back out there. The kit overall, can't complain with it. Very nicely done. I think when they first came out they were around $75, and then I was looking here recently, it looks like anybody that's got them all got them over $150. This made me, doing this one, I've started on it about 3 months ago. Doing this one made me want to go out and get the Type 9 U-boat. So if I can find me a decent one, I will probably buy that. I'd like to find the 505 version, but it seems like that's all sucked up. One goes on eBay, it's gone in about 5 minutes. And then the other type with the front hull where it's indented for faster diving, you can still find those. But the regular Type 9 seems to be the most prevalent one out there that you can find. I think it's about 40 or 41 inches long, where this is 36. So it's going to be a monster too. But I've had to modify a couple things, not modify, but fix. The snorkel, the long extension tube, it was broke, had to replace it. A couple of the small upper deck pieces were broke. I've been replacing those or trying to fix them the best I can. Luckily, all the grab irons and railings and everything seem to be there. The 37 millimeter and the 20 millimeter guns are all there. Antennas, everything else, so quite happy with that. Had to resand a bunch of stuff on it where it was started and get everything smooth and take most of the paint off of it, and then I repainted it. Once again, I just used Humbrol acrylic sprays, and always happy with those. And then with weathering, I got some rust paint, and then just added enough water to it to keep where I could just put it on in continuous layers and build it up, because in some areas the rust will be heavy, in other areas it'll be just light starting. And then the hull itself will have to be washed with blacks and probably some white in some areas. The props will have to be probably gone over with a green wash to show that the brass is changing colors. I saw a U-boat picture, and it was colorized, I guess. The twin rudders in the back were, the whole U-boat was painted in war colors, but the twin rudders in back were done in red oxide. And I thought that was interesting, so that's what's on the back of this boat. Hopefully, over the next couple months, I can put out a couple more videos on it being weathered up. Thinking about trying to find the crew figures that go for this. Revell did some, and then there's a lot of aftermarket ones from over in Europe in resin, and some of the poses and characters in those are very, very nice. And I think you get 5 or 6 of them for around $40, so that's not too bad. And try to dress it out. I'd like to build one of these one day and maybe do it as a diorama, but geez, Pete, I'd have nowhere to put it. Once again, love the kit. Just going to do it straight out of the box. Not going to go overboard with trying to super detail it or photo etch it or anything else. I've gotten tired of that over the years, and like I said, it seems like you no sooner get railings on or you get some small piece on and you bump it, it goes flying, then you got to spend 3 days down in the carpet or on the wooden floor or in the basement floor looking for it. And so I'm not much into that anymore. Growing up, the model kits, you relied on painting and weathering and surface detailing to make your model look good, or you could use spur and other things to make parts and stuff. And there wasn't any aftermarket stuff like there is today, so I guess that's the time frame I'm from. Don't really like to spend, I did it for a while, but I just lost all interest in it. It's too much for me anymore. I see a lot of these guys on YouTube who build these models with all the extra photo etch and everything, and I gotta say they're museum pieces, and I love them, but I just don't have it in me anymore. But I always feel that especially with the detail on the surface that this model kit has, you can do so much to it and alleviate the need for all the extra aftermarket stuff. So it's just a quick video today to show what I've done with it and how far along I am with it. And there'll be more as time goes on and more gets added to it. I was reading a lot about these boats and what all they went through, and basically it was sort of reminded me about aircraft. As fast as they could make them, they were basically gone in probably 43 on. They didn't last too long. And I think there's one surviving one like this over in Germany that's drug up on a beach somewhere, and you can walk through it. And I think then there's another complete U-boat up at Chicago's Museum of Industry. They just put it in its own big display, and it looks fantastic. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but it's something to check out. And then I think several more have been recovered over the last few years in different conditions. One was cut up, I think, over in England and made an exhibit where you could walk through the different sections. Another one was recovered, and I think it's going to be brought back to a state of preservation. Don't know how much they'll have of it done or how much they can get done of it. It's set out at the bottom of the ocean since the war, so we'll just have to wait and see on that. But thought I'd give you all a look at it, see if you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do enjoy these videos, please hit the like button or subscribe if you please. and certainly appreciate it. You all have a good evening. Be safe. Talk to you later. Bye.